Here's a story about the most successful double agent in American history. A man who was enslaved became a spy and outsmarted the British Empire's top generals. His name was James Armistead. So in 1781, Marquis de Lafayette was desperate. He was the French general fighting for the Americans. You probably remember him from Hamilton. The British Army was wreaking havoc in Virginia, and he had no idea what they were planning. He needed a spy. So James Armistead, an enslaved man from Virginia, volunteered for the job. He walked into the British camp posing as a runaway slave looking for work. The British didn't suspect a thing. They put him to work in the headquarters of none other than Benedict Arnold, the famous trader, and later General Lord Cornwallis. Because the British officers viewed him as just a servant, they spoke openly in front of him. James memorized their strategies, their troop numbers, and their maps. Then came the twist. General Cornwallis was so impressed by James that he asked him, "Would you be willing to spy on the Americans for us?" James said yes. He became a double agent. He traveled back and forth between the camps, delivering real British secrets to Lafayette and feeding fake American intelligence to Cornwallis. It was James's report that told Lafayette the British were moving to a small port town called Yorktown. This intelligence allowed George Washington to race south, blockade the port, and force the surrender that ended the Revolutionary War. After the war, James petitioned for his freedom. When the law initially ignored him, Lafayette personally wrote a letter to the Virginia legislature, testifying to his essential services. He was finally freed in 1787. In gratitude, he changed his name. For the rest of his life, the man who helped win American independence went by James Armistead Lafayette, and he and the French general stayed friends throughout life. You gotta love a good history story, right?